Welcome to PA Voter Information Network.
Welcome everybody. Okay. Welcome. Just over a year ago, we gathered here to learn my fate, to find out whether I was going to DC in January or November or not at all. But last year, you delivered a message that night, and I've worked every day since then to try to live up to your call and make sure that your message is heard loud and clear in DC. So, and as I heard it, that message is that our government's supposed to work for all of us, for the people, not just for the rich or the spoiled or entrenched special interests. So you delivered that message again tonight. We have been chipping away to achieve this moment since Leanne won her special election. We had another breakthrough in 2017 when we elected Brian and Kevin and Joanne and Mary and Jerry. Flipped a ton of state legislature seats, and you allowed me to be the first woman to represent Pennsylvania in Congress since 2015. Tonight, we delivered a result that seemed impossible just a decade ago. Nothing is impossible. No. And it's because of every person in this room, every door knocked, every phone call made, every postcard addressed, every volunteer shift you coordinated, every fundraiser you held, every poll you staffed today, every canvas you launched, that we're here today. So this work is just beginning. I am looking forward to working with our newly elected officials to improve access to healthcare, make our communities safer, and invest in our children. We're just getting started, and we know there is nothing we can't do together. I want to take a minute to thank my campaign staff, especially Ben Termont here from Wizarding. My district director who doubles as chair of the Upper Darby Democrats, Heather Boyd. And also my DC staff. Raise hands, DC staff, if you're here. They volunteered their time and skills to come up to Delco for the last few days, and I hope that their newfound love of Wawa cheesesteaks and democracy made it all worthwhile. So, to everyone in this room, everyone who voted today, thank you for making the impossible possible, and it is now my pleasure to bring up our fearless leader, the woman who goes above and beyond for every candidate, every volunteer, every Democrat, every voter, and every committee person, everyone who calls Delco home, the mighty Colleen Guiney.
That was quite an introduction. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to miss a few people, but I have to say thank you to, first of all, our friends in labor who endorsed us. Who donated to our campaign, who walked with us, who knocked on doors, who stood shoulder to shoulder with us in the face of relentless lies from the other side. I want to thank our out-of-county volunteers who have traveled to Delco over the last several years. You know who you are. I don't have all night to tell everybody else who you are, but you know who you are. You helped us crack the courthouse in 2017 to elect Zidek, Madden, Phillips, Waugh, and Sanders. You were with us then to reclaim state and Senate House seats in 2018 to send Tim Carney, Mike Zabel, Jen O'Mara, and Dave DeLoso to Harrisburg. To those who toiled for generations when we were in the minority, we are grateful to stand on your shoulders tonight. For those who've been there for years and years, and for those who've just recently become engaged in the political process, we need all of you, and we are so grateful for your help. You have reinvigorated our party. As Nancy Pelosi said the other night in Philadelphia, our diversity is our strength. And she said, unity is our power. So we must remain unified to the common core values that when we wake up in the morning, we say, what can we do to make the world a better place? And then all of you in this room make it happen. So for that, I am beyond grateful. And the last thing that I'm going to say, and this really should be the first thing that I should say, to all of our current elected officials, if I name you, we'll be here till tomorrow, so I'm not going to do that, from all the way up and down the ballot, but also from our governor, from Senator Casey, from Treasurer Joe Torricello, from the leaders of the State Democratic Party, and I'm saving the last for not least for last. Don't put that in the tape. Anyway, we're really, really thrilled and pleased and honored to have Josh Shapiro tonight. But before I say that, so you guys stand here. I heard all the cheers from Mary Kay Scanlon, and I didn't know what she hadn't said yet. But this is a clean sweep.
They said it couldn't be done, Delco, but you proved them wrong. You all, listen, you all have labored in the vineyard for so many years. You all have worked hard for this day, and now you have a majority on the Delaware County Council. And to go along with that majority on the council, and a great congresswoman representing you in Washington, now have a district attorney who will apply the rule of law without fear or favor. Ladies and gentlemen, your district attorney,
done so much to change the face of justice in this county tonight. 2 years ago, Josh Shapiro got elected to create a new kind of prosecutor in Pennsylvania, one who cares about everyone and believes that everyone is deserving of fair and equal justice. But tonight we're going to do that in Delaware County, and it's because the people in this room who have caused a revolution. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you for everything you've done for me and all for this whole great slate of candidates. And I want to keep every promise I made. 4 years from now, Delaware County is going to look a lot different than it does today. Thank you.
Everybody on this ticket, there has not been a race where there have been boots on the ground like this race in 2019. Organized labor. We have proven that when we do it together, we bring it home. With my husband, David Landau.
Feel Rick Lowe for Delco. Nusrat was modest enough to refrain from saying, and to permit me to say, that this is the first African-American woman elected to Delco. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. And as I understand it, the first Muslim to be elected judge in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So it is fun. It is fun to have a W, to have a victory. But victories are fleeting. They come and go. In 3 or 4 days, we'll keep talking about it, others won't. So what does this really mean? The reason we wanted all 4 of us to get elected, and that everybody in this room worked so hard to do, and for which we are so grateful, the reason is because we're coming here with a purpose. We're coming here with a purpose. We're not going to have the courthouse simply be where the few are favored. For 10 years, we are going to remember who put us here, and we are going to do our best to move justice forward, and forward, and forward, and forward. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Hello there, Delaware County. Since the Civil War, for 150 years, we all knew what the deal was. If you wanted to get something done, you better register as a Republican. When you turned 18, you told your kids you better register as a Republican. Well, that shit stops today. We Democrats will show Delaware County, we'll show Pennsylvania, we'll show the country how to govern ethically. How we govern without regard to your party affiliation. We govern for every citizen of Delaware County. And it is my honor to be part of the team that helped to bring that about. Thank
you. 2 years ago, they said today was impossible. And because of this room, this county has been brought back to the people. I am so humbled and I'm honored to be sharing the stage today and to be sharing county council with these 3 women to my left. Elaine Schaeffer, Dr. Monica Taylor, and Christine Reuther.
Who ran such a lovely, clean race. are doing it. Second of all, I want to shout out to every single one of the municipal candidates that ran in our county. Concord and Springfield and Marshall, Ridley, those places that we had amazing candidates, and that is going to take us so far going forward. Third, one more shout out to our amazing friends in labor. They helped get us here. Thank you. Finally, I want to say to anyone who is listening tonight, who works for the county government now, we can't wait to work with you. We are not going to come in there and change your life. We want to work with you. We want to make our government better with you. Look forward to it. This victory was especially sweet for me after the attack campaigns. It has really restored my faith because it didn't work. That stuff did not work. We are going to have such a great time working with Kevin and with Brian. We are going to change this county, and we are going to make it work for every working family in this county. Last thing I want to say, the most exciting thing about this sweep is, you know what this is? This is the canary in the coal mine. And the coal mine is coming in 2020. Monica.
Thank you so much. Thank each and every one of you. Thank you for every door you knocked, every phone bank you attended, every person you pulled out and had them come out and vote today. Thank you so much for your help and your support. It was a tremendous amount of hard work and sacrifice, and there are 3 people in particular that I must thank. None of this would be possible for me without the love and support of my amazing partner, Jason. And our wonderful daughters. Thank you. Tonight, myself, Christine Reuther, and Elaine Schaeffer were elected to serve on your county council. But it would be a mistake to think this victory is ours alone. It would be a mistake to think this victory belonged to just the people in this room. This victory belongs to every Democrat who ran for local office when they knew there was no chance that they were going to win. This victory belongs to every volunteer who collected petition signatures in the freezing cold. Every committee person who has ever donated $1 or planted a yard sign. This victory belongs to all the hardworking, dedicated people who came before us, and we simply would not be here tonight without them, and I cannot thank you enough. Thank you.
Obviously, I join everybody in thanking the stakeholders and thanking labor for helping us with this campaign and for seeing that we had a chance to win and helping making that possible. I ran 4 years ago. I was one of those people who ran when nobody thought we had a chance to win. And I knew one thing coming out of that 2015 campaign with my friend Richard Womack and Sharon Booker, that I was going to be back because I wanted to crack the courthouse. And with this amazing team of people, with Elaine, with Monica, with Jack, with our team of judges, with Brian and Kevin and Joanne and Mary and Jerry, and of course our amazing committees, we were able to make it happen. I can't tell you how much this out there in the municipal committees, doing the work in your committees, getting your voters out. You got our voters out. Thank you. And I really just want to say, because I grew up in Delaware County. I grew up in Havertown, doing this machine growing up. I saw my parents live with this machine growing up. We owe so much to the people in politics for the Democrats in Delaware County for so many years where it wasn't fun. So thank you to all of you, and this is for you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not able to share with you all the results across the county from the municipalities tonight, but we want to thank again every municipal candidate. We know some have prevailed and some are still waiting and some have not had good news, but I want you to know that not everybody wins the first time around. So if you didn't make it, you're going to try it again, I'm sure. And if you did, like this. And I also want you to know that if you won, we're going to work with you because we want good governance across this county. So guys, we have a day or two to take a deep breath, take a nap, get some rest, because we've got another race coming up in just about a year. And that's going to threaten the soul of our nation if we don't get this one right. So we're going to all get back to work when we're ready. But for now, let's go home. After we give each other another big hug and a high five, I cannot thank you enough for everything. Night-night.
PA Voter Information Network. It's a game changer.